And what is up, y'all? It is your boy, TheeConciseKing. I'm back with another Apex Legends video, keeping it short, sweet, and concise as always. Y'all know how I do, and I mean it for today's video. Now check me out, guys. A couple days ago, we got some early patch notes released to us for Apex Legends Season 12 coming to us on Tuesday, February 8th. Hopefully you guys are ready for that beautiful little launch. This is going to be a completely different season, and I can feel it in my bones. If you guys haven't been able to check out those patch notes, do not worry. We got some early patch notes released to us a couple days ago, but we have the official patch notes right now. I'm gonna leave that link in my description below. And do not worry ×2, because over the next couple of days leading up to Season 12, I'm gonna be breaking down these patch notes, legend changes, new quality of life updates coming, just fleshing out my thoughts as to what I think these changes are gonna mean for Season 12. And I want you guys to tag along with me. If you read the freaking title correctly for today's video, then you guessed it right, because we are starting with Gas Daddy himself, Caustic, receiving yet another nerf in Apex Legends Season 12. Let's talk about it.
I can feel the world get farther. Every year the stars get darker.
Now, before we hop into these Season 12 changes, I'd like us to harken back to mid-Season 8 all the way through Season 9, when there was just a drought of Caustic mains. One of the absolute most valuable legends, guys, wasn't being shown love in pubs, let alone ranked matches. Well, need I remind you, that's because during that time, he was already sitting on a very hefty nerf to his kit, specifically a reduce on damage to his gas. Now, this left Caustic unplayable for a full season and a half until we fast forward to Season 10, Respawn putting ears to the Apex community finally, and of course, observing just how they can continue to make Caustic a legend to fear, but not one that's unbeatable. At the start of Season 10, Caustic was back in town with a buff to his kit, toxic gas increasing damage output as time goes on, starting at 5 with a double tick, and increasing by 1 every other second with no max damage. This was the change that put Caustic back into the ring of crowd control. Prior to this buff, you found many players not really fearing Caustic's gas, respecting it at all, running right through it. I mean, what was it? A Watson fence prior to her most recent buff? With Caustic's gas having the potential to increase damage by the second, this buff was something players needed to fear slightly, and we knew it was a great change to Caustic's kit as time went on. Of course, it still allows you time to fight in the gas, not dying too quickly. The question is, will his most recent change coming to us in Season 12 dwindle him back down to an unplayable legend? Courtesy of the early patch notes released to us, Caustic is still looking at yet another nerf to his kit. You heard me right. Devs confirming gas traps will now be destructible after being triggered, has the freaking Apex community in a slight frenzy. And of course, how can we forget about Caustic mains? Because they're going through it right now, y'all. Why the nerf? No details have been released yet by the devs, but what I think we're looking at is a way to make playing against a Caustic in their most absolute unbeatable environment, a building, a bit more unchallenging. Defensive legends such as Watson and Caustic, they have the power to make their settings very impenetrable. Only difference is, with Caustic, his gas can deal more damage with distance. And triggering just one canister without it being shot out, that allows for Caustic to rule that space for seconds on end, allowing him and his team to get a sexy recovery. Now pair this with time to kill in Apex and a small cooldown on his gas traps already, devs are probably thinking teams are having a hard time fighting Caustic's gas before they can even lay eyes on Caustic himself. How do you guys think this nerf will play out? Holla at your boy. Will Caustic be a dead legend again? Holla at me in the comments, guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, go ahead and drop a like for my beautiful little light goal that I set on all of my videos. Bumping into my channel, I need you to turn around, get it together, and slap that subscribe button, for we are on the road to 550 subscribers, just reaching 500. As you should also know, there is more where this video came from. Be sure to check out the channel for all things Apex, weekly Apex Legends content, guides, news, breakdowns. You won't be disappointed. I'll see you guys soon with another crypto changes video. Until then, it's been my pleasure. I'll see y'all in the next Apex Legends video, and the next Apex Legends live stream, and of course, always my peeps in the Apex Legends arena. Peace.
45 seconds remain before. are the Apex champions.
I can feel the world getting farther.